I came to bring the pain.
Yeah, that boy Tree's here, and we're about to take on Metal Gear Res. Now, the number of Metal Gear Res you'll have to fight will depend on what difficulty you're on. Obviously, this is recording on extreme, so there is quite a high amount of number of Metal Gear Res to fight. It is quite a long video, so I don't really need to talk the whole way through it. I just want to give a few pointers to anyone who's watching. Now, generally you need to be very evasive. Obviously you want to dodge every attack that they have. They have about 4 different attacks. They'll fire the rockets from the shoulders in an overhead kind of artillery style, which will hear the sound effect for them coming in closer. You do need to start running to avoid them as early as possible. If one of them hits you, it will take a decent chunk of your life, if not kill you instantly. As you can see, I do have a ration to play with, so as soon as I get hit with a life-ending rocket, that'll automatically be used, and then the last thing I've got as my defense is my body armor, which only really gives you a chance against the machine gun weapon that they have. They fire that from the arm. What you need to do with that is work out which way they're going to fire the machine gun, whether it sweeps from the left or the right, and then basically jump over its line of fire. Another attack, as you saw there, is the rockets from the knees. Again, you do need to do the somersault to avoid that. Make sure you roll to the left or the right. And the final attack they have, which is a close range one, is like a laser that comes from the bottom of Metal Gear Res. Not as heavy on the damage as the rockets are, but obviously you still need to avoid it. When they do fire that, as long as you move to the side, it does leave them open for a shot, so long as you're not about to be hit from a rocket by another Metal Gear Res. And again, for the defensive lineup, you've just basically got to, almost every attack you just pretty much got to roll away from. To damage the Metal Gear Res, as you can see here, the face is the only point that they'll take damage from. If you hit them in the knee first and then the face, it does slightly more, well, quite a bit more damage. But when it's on extreme and you're constantly being fired at, you very rarely get time to fire 2 stingers into the one Metal Gear Res. So, you know what I mean, take any shot you can get. Don't be too fussy, because you really don't have time, and you've always got to stay quite sharp on the Metal Gear Res that'll be on the platform with you. The outside Metal Gear Res will just fire overhead rockets at you. And yeah, that's basically it really. So again, you know, the lower the difficulty, you won't have to fight as many Metal Gear Res, but if you're an achievement guy and you're going for the dog tag achievement, you will need to complete an extreme playthrough anyway, and you will eventually come to this same battle. So I hope the video helps. You know, it is pretty simple to defeat these guys. You've just got to be quite consistent with your attack and your evasive maneuvers. So good luck, and thanks for watching.